Welcome to the Gratitude Cafe, positive radio to feed your soul. Your dynamic host and founder, Sue Lundquist, will bring you her own intuitive talents and gifts for co-creating, healing, and teaching. Her show, The Gratitude Cafe, positive radio to feed your soul, is focused on bringing you to a higher place each week where you can leave the hustle of life at the door. So pull up a chair and join us for The Gratitude Cafe, positive radio to feed your soul.
You found her right here, right now. Welcome aboard, matey. Hi, Benny.
Good morning.
I threw in a little SpongeBob there.
Yeah, you did. Who's going to be dressing up for SpongeBob then?
Oh, Halloweenies.
Coming
What do you
up.
do? You are famous for this.
I won last year, and go figure, I don't have any idea right now.
Well,
I really don't. I went
Like
around
zero.
all day yesterday. I went to a costume shop yesterday. I went to try to get ideas.
Yeah.
Nothing. I'm usually, though, really
you
good.
are on it.
And I hate it, though, the last second, though.
Ah,
I've lately been putting it together at the last second. So
wow.
I'll figure it out.
Yep, you will. Welcome, you guys. Sue Lundquist here, Gratitude Cafe. We are doing live readings, calls, coaching, loving on you today. We'd love to hear from you. You can call in at 1-888-298-5569. Do that again, 1-888-298-5569, or locally here in the Pacific Northwest, 425-373-5527. We want to remind all of you that it is the 2018 Alternative Talk 1150 listener survey. And what does that mean? That means we want to hear from all of you beautiful people. Of course, I want to know that I'm doing a good job, how we can better our service to you. I'd love to have, your opinion on the Gratitude Cafe. I'd love your vote. So go to www.1150kknw and click on the 2018 listener survey at the top of the page. And as an incentive, because we want to incentivize you, incentivize? Well, I'm rolling with that one. Fill out the survey and you have a chance to win a round trip passage on the Victoria Clipper to Victoria, BC, plus $100 to the Schwartz Brother Restaurant. So go to www.1150kknw.com and fill out the listener survey. It goes really quick, you guys. And of course, Gratitude Cafe should be right there on top of your list. It's not, popularity contest, but I'd like to know that you're shining some love on me and all of us right here at Alternative Talk. All right, got the survey out of the way. We are taking calls. The wonderful Nadine is going to be joining us. Of course, you've got me, new perspective, new thoughts, new ideas, new you. I want to remind you of another awesome superstar that I have that's always working behind the scenes to make me a better person and make me a better person online, I guess. Oh, what was that?
I have no clue. It's the farm there at Nadine's Ranch.
I'm sorry, the zoo.
That's what my guess is.
It's the zoo. I can't. I tried so hard.
Oh, I love it.
What little critter was that today?
Was that a cat?
That was my bratty cat. I
Oh,
don't know what's
my-
going on with her.
Hi, baby.
And now she because I try to keep them all with me because if I don't, they go crazy.
Crazy, yeah.
Did you have a
So
pig
I-
last week?
Did you have a pig?
Yeah, I thought I heard
No,
a
but my-
pig snorting.
Well, my dogs sound like pigs because they're bulldogs.
Oh, that would
Yeah.
explain it. I just
Yeah,
thought
so
the
they're
ranch
they're
got bigger.
snorting.
The ranch,
I
yeah,
thought
but
the ranch
you've
got
got all
bigger.
kinds of
That's
things.
great.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Every time. We
Sorry.
gotta get through a show. Okay. Sorry.
Okay,
back
we're
to
gonna
Josh.
go. We're gonna go back
Back
to
to
Josh, and then we're gonna go back to Nadine, and we're gonna remind all of you we're taking calls, and we've got some great information we're gonna share with you. But before we get started, of course, my superstar Josh Parkinson with Resonate Brand. Resonate helps you build beautiful, mobile-friendly websites, but more importantly, they help you build a web strategy that helps your business attract new customers, grow following, and get higher in the search listings. And if you want to create an online course membership that sells automatically without you lifting a finger, they can help you build and sell that too. So please contact Resonate Web Leadership for a free consult and see what options they have for you. www.resonateweb.agency. Tell Josh and his team that you heard about him and his team from Sue Lundquist and the Gratitude Cafe. So, guys, I just finished, and we can bring Nadine on. Hi, lovely Nadine. I just finished the 16-day challenge. And how juicy was that for you, Miss Nadine?
It's wonderful. You're so wonderful. And everyone who's in it.
Oh,
And you know the nice thing about it is I like how there's so much participation by
oh my
everybody.
gosh. I am so excited for that. Everybody's engaged.
Yeah, everybody's engaged, so you don't feel like you're doing it alone. And, you answer all the questions, and then, people ask questions that you didn't even think of. So that's really nice in that sense. And then it does feel like a community, right? Like you're going through it together in part of a classroom instead of, just reading something online or whatever. So, and it's very nice to see that you're live too. Like that's exciting
Yes.
because you're like answering questions live and we're seeing you live in your element. And I
And
love
being
all your
goofy.
shirts that you wear.
All
I
my
love all
shirts,
your
yes.
outfits, all your beautiful shirts, all your beautiful
Don't give
shirts
away
with
the
beautiful
secrets. They got
messages.
to tune in
Oh
for the
yeah,
next 16-day
right. You got
challenge.
to listen. You got to pay to see Sue. You got to you got to pay to see her shirts.
Oh, that's awesome. Yes.
No, it's just wonderful, and I'm hoping that everyone signs up again because it's so good for you. Anybody could learn.
Oh,
Everyone would benefit from it. So
thank you.
you're
Thank you,
welcome.
sweetheart. Yes. And what are we talking about? We're talking about, of course, working with Super Sue Lundquist right here. But there's multiple ways that you can do that. And because this last 16-day challenge was so successful and everybody was engaging, like Nadine was talking about, engaging and learning and really being proactive in their life and taking these tools seriously and using them in their life. I'm going to launch another 16-day challenge that starts January 1st.
How dare you launch it on January 21st?
Oh my God. Nadine's just
That was
beside
funny.
herself right now. I know she is. She's just like,
I'm
oh my.
running away from them now.
Okay.
No. Bad mommy. Bad
I'm
mommy.
seriously.
All right.
Oh my.
That
That's
is
okay.
hilarious. Okay, so
No.
I'm going to go back to just doing this really quick. So the 16-day challenge, I'm launching it again January 1st. It's so powerful. And if you are looking to trust yourself again, are you looking to reclaim your power, confidence, speaking your truth, and even getting clear on what that looks like? Can you imagine being able to trust in yourself and the choices and stand confidently and purposefully? What about going into a boss and knowing that you deserve a raise, or standing and speaking your truth in a relationship, however that shows up in your life? I have proven strategy mindset tools to help you gain that clarity and confidence, and you will achieve it. You'll achieve that confidence. You'll achieve that trust within yourself. And I am so profoundly touched with everybody that just did that 16-day challenge because they are using the tools. And that's really important. You have to be teachable because this is all, you're coming into this environment. You have to be willing to be teachable and learn the tools and then apply them. So that's your call to action. You come to me, I'm going to give you the fishing pole. I'm going to give you the line, the tackle, the tackle box, everything, but you've got to go do fishing. Go do the fishing. Do fishing? Got to do
I think
fishing.
just go fishing.
Go fishing. Go fish. So be teachable. Let's get clear on who you are and how you're showing up in this world and teach you some mindset strategies. And that would look like awareness, clarity, and all of this for your own personal purpose and confidence. I think that sounds pretty darn awesome. So go to SueLundquist.com and look up programs, or literally it's on the first page. Scroll down to the bottom and sign up for the 16-day challenge. All right, Miss Nadine. Hello, darling. I kind of had to repeat myself a minute because of my little fuzzy friends, but there we go.
Well, my
Yes.
zoo. Calling straight from the zoo up here in Canada. I was going to say, I bet you there's going to be some callers that have like cats and dogs on the other side because that's usually how it goes.
Yes.
Is that whenever somebody's interrupting that much, I'm like, oh, there's going to be a cat or dog. But, every day is different in this household.
Every day's different. So we
Some
are
days
taking
I have
calls.
a goat.
Yeah.
Some days there's a goat. Some days there's not.
The pigs, the goats, the
A
horses.
pig's goat,
Yes,
horses,
the
whatever.
Nadine farm. Yes. I feel like, what should we be calling this? The crazy house, the crazy farm, the crazy, help me out, Benny.
I mean, Animal House
The
has already been
Animal
taken.
House.
the-
There we
Yeah,
go.
it's already been taken.
But it's already been
gratitude
taken.
barn.
The gratitude.
barn.
No, we got to work on that one.
Gratitude Grange?
Oh, we're getting there. I swear. Oh my God. We are taking calls, you guys. We are legitimate, honest to God taking calls, and we are going to love on you and coach you and guide you. And you can do that by calling us locally at 425-373-5527 or 888-298-5569. And of course, if you want to do any kind of coaching off the side,
Metaphysical Meadow.
Metaphysical Meadow. There you go, Nadine.
I like that one.
Gratitude Grassland? I could keep going.
Yes, I can see that. You're quite proud of yourself.
Grange was on here too.
Yeah.
I got it right.
Oh, I want the camera on Benny. He's so proud of himself and so happy. He's over there bouncing in his seat. Oh, I love it. All right. So, yes, Sue Lundquist here. We and Nadine Greca, of course, we're taking calls. We're going to coach you, love you, guide you, and connect you. 1-888-298-5569. And please, if you're calling in, let the phone ring. Benny is answering the phone as quick as possible. So thank you very much. Miss Nadine, last week when we were on live and we were doing the reading, we had a persistent, loving, beautiful young lady come through, and she was giving me quite a bit of messages and validations for you too. And then after last week's live radio program when we were doing the readings and she came through, then I had emails, what's happened, can you talk about that on the air? And that's where I'd like to bring you on if you'd be willing to talk about that.
Oh yeah, for sure. So when I went out there, so after I got off the radio show there, I actually drove out to meet the family and to go to the location that I feel she's at, like where.
So
I
we were
feel
talking
her-
about a
where-
missing persons.
Yeah,
you were working on that.
She's a missing persons, but she has crossed over.
Yes.
So now we're looking for her remains.
Yep.
But so I drove out to meet the family, and because I don't know the area at all, but they knew the area kind of. So so I took them to where I feel she is, but it's a really massive area. It's a big buffalo ranch, and it takes up a lot of space and stuff, but she gave me all like different symbols. So like the cloth, like we were talking about the cloth, she gave me like the snow, the deer, the approach, like she gave me lots of clues just to give us the general area. However, I knew in my heart of hearts that we weren't going to find her that day, because that's not how she's found. She's always told me from day one that it's going to be hunters who find her. So it'll kind of be like accidentally they find her. But I mean, of course the family's going to keep trying, and of course you want to still try, right?
Yes.
But I trust that she will come home. I trust that she's working hard on the other side to make sure she's coming home and that everyone is caught. So like, she keeps saying that they'll find who did it. They'll find her body. So I just have to trust her.
Yep.
So basically what I did is I gave the family all the information I've gotten from her, all the information that you gave me. My sister's a very powerful psychic medium. And it was funny because she didn't know anything, or she hadn't heard me and you talking on the radio. And she came up with the same things. She had the Mexican connection.
Wow.
She saw the cloth. She got the highway. Like she got the highway where I was on, and she didn't even know I didn't even know what highway I was on. And she knew she's like, I get this number 4 highway or whatever it was. And that was the highway I took out there. So I was like, wow, okay. So I do like working as a team. Like I like working as a team when it comes to missing persons cases or unsolved murders. It's very nice to have a team of mediums working on it, because you can each have different messages that come through, and also you can see, where do we line up?
Yes.
Where are we all matching, right? Just like clues, like a detective. Okay, we all have these 10 hits. All 4 of us or whatever have these 10 hits. Let's go with those 10 hits.
Yes.
so it's nice that way to have that confirmation from other mediums and such. But it's a hard thing. I prayed that we would find her, and I'm so thankful for everyone's prayers. But I've given the family all I could give them, and I actually had to take a step back from Ashley now, because she's been with me for however many 3 months now,
Yes.
basically on and off. And I was getting, it's tiring, which is why, I don't want to do too many cases like this. I don't like to do too many cases like this. It's very draining on all levels. And then you're with the family, and that's really hard to be around the family and seeing what they're going through as an empath.
Yes.
But so yeah, I told Ashley, I made a boundary, because I'm
Good
getting really good at boundaries
girl.
now.
Yes.
And I just said to Ashley's spirit, I said, okay, I've given them everything I can give them, and now it's time to cut my cords.
Yes.
So then I'm done, and now I just trust that she'll take care of the rest. So,
and she will. And for the
And
missing
she will.
and to spirit, and we're putting up our boundaries that Miss Nadine, we love all of you, of course, but send it to the missing persons people that really enjoy and really
Absolutely.
do this.
Yeah. There's people who that's all they
do.
And they love it, and that's their calling. I just happen to always fall into it somehow. Somehow they find me, but
yes.
But it's not my favorite thing in the world, of course. So.
Yeah, no. Big boundary. So what else
Big
is
boundary.
Yeah. So thank you for recapping that. I know the audience was curious about Ashley. But she did I sent you that picture when I left the studio last week of oh my heavens. So beautiful.
Yes.
So beautiful. But thank you, Ashley, and thank you to Spirit that's crossed over. We are taking calls today. We'd love to chat. If you have an intuitive hit, if you are going to be courageous and pick up that phone, we are going to love on you and answer any questions all right here and be of service to you. So you can call us at 1-888-298-5569 or 425-373-5527. I would highly, highly suggest not waiting till the last minute. Waiting till 8:30 to call in is probably not a good idea, because we need time to give you a readings, and waiting to the last minute just isn't a good idea. So give us a call quickly, please. Miss Nadine, what else has been coming up for you?
Well, I have an update. So I was just thinking about this just now. So we did a reading for a girl named Stephanie she's from Alberta, Edmonton, Alberta area. Remember she did the baking at Carmel's there?
Yes.
So remember she called in a few times.
Yes.
Like, what am I going to do with my business? And her mom would always come through, and her mom kept telling her it's going to get bigger and bigger.
Yeah, and then she had a manager or somebody she had to separate from or something like that.
Yeah,
right?
a business partner or something.
Yeah.
Anyways, but she was just feeling kind of lost. But her mom was like, don't worry, you're going to be bigger. It's going to explode kind of thing. Now she's like in a bunch of stores.
Oh.
Yeah, so she got her product out there, and she's actually in stores now. So she's booming. So I wrote her, I saw her thing, and I said, oh, Mom says I told you so.
Yay!
Yeah, so it was pretty cool to see they come true, right? Like to see that confirmation that it came true. So that was super exciting.
That is. Congratulations.
Yes, Stephanie. We like feedback.
Yes, we do like feedback and validation. We got that last week too. We had the caller that called in and said, oh my God, yay, it came true. And yeah.
Oh, well, it's so exciting when that happens, especially when you're doing like psychic messages because it's like the future, right?
Right.
It can change anytime, but I always like psychic messages when it's like, oh, remember when you said this? That came true. I'm like, sweet.
Yes.
I love when that happens, but it should all come true. Just disclaimer, it should all be coming true, but we don't always get feedback on what happens. So it's nice when we have that feedback.
And you know what? Let's talk about something, because this keeps coming up for me in expectations. So us as professionals going into a reading, into a healing, into even coaching, because I'm the bridge, and I bridge spirituality with practicality, and that expectation has got to be put aside. And especially when you're talking with spirit and energy, you simply cannot have that expectation. I mean, and Nadine, you hear Nadine and I talk about this. Of course, all in all, we want our clients to have the best reading, the best healing, the best closure, the best information possible, right? But we can't have that expectation. We have to release all of that expectation and just trust.
Just trust and to trust spirit enough to deliver those messages, no
Yep.
matter how crazy they sound to us in our minds. It's not our job to like, we're just the messenger,
Yep.
right? So just
Yep.
to get it out and get it through. And I always tell, spirit, please communicate as clearly as possible, so that I can relay the messages as clear as possible. And that's all we can really do. And if there's something that spirit won't answer, we talk about integrity all the time. And this is for people who are doing this, if you're looking to do readings or you're professionally doing readings, integrity is huge.
Huge.
Do not answer a question that spirit is not answering.
Yep.
Just because you think that your client needs an answer.
Yep.
You don't do that. You if there's something I can't answer and I'm not getting an answer from spirit, I just say I'm not getting an answer. I'm sorry.
Yes. Yeah, you don't make anything up. Don't. No
Never,
way.
never.
No way.
Because I know that psychic mediums and stuff put a lot of pressure on themselves to have all the answers, or to know, oh, I got to do this for this client because I'm supposed to know these things because I'm a psychic or whatever. But that's not true. That's not true, because sometimes spirit doesn't have an answer, or they're just not willing to give it to that person at this time.
Exactly. That's really important, audience, right there. At this time. So is spirit, guides, whatever, is not prepared to give you the answer right now, there is a reason. It's like it's like the analogy, don't run the red light. There's a reason that you're stopping at that red light, or there's always a reason ahead of the game, right? Always.
Absolutely. Always.
Always.
And we trust, you have to trust spirit enough to say no.
Yes.
It's like my friend who's a professional hairdresser. She's very good at saying, no, I can't do that. I can't take your hair from black to white. It's not going to happen today, right? So I always think about that. I'm like, no, I'm not going to answer questions that I don't have the answers
to. Always high integrity. So we have two colors. Yeah, high integrity and trust and releasing of expectations. And I that's practical and that's spiritual. It's both 3D and 5D world. So we've got a couple colors, and we will start with color 1. Benny, should we do that?
Yeah, let me get to the board first.
Okay.
Thank you. And go ahead.
Thank you. Hey, Judy, this is Sue.
Oh, hi. How are you?
I am good. Please meet Nadine. How are you, love?
Hello?
Judy?
Yes.
Hi.
Oh, I'm good. Hi, Nadine. Hi, Sue.
Hi. Do you have a specific question, honey?
I've been working on some pain in my body for a long time, and I'm interested in what my best next step would be. I mean, I do a lot of different things, and that's probably my problem. I do too many things. But I don't know. And if you get any just general, information for me, I'm not. I'm here. I'm here to hear what you have to say.
Where's the pain in your body?
I have a lot of right hip pain and then shoulder, neck pain, and my left thumb right now.
Left side. Nadine, is that feminine side? I can't remember. I have to look it up.
I don't know.
Yeah. What are you getting, love?
Know.
I'm looking up.
Well, I just know, I don't know why. I'm probably getting it because it's been given to me the last few weeks here. Because I suffer from chronic pain throughout my whole body, kind of thing. But what everyone's been telling me is magnesium and selenium are the top two. And I notice such a difference when I take magnesium and selenium. It's like night and day. So I highly recommend it. I love turmeric. I always take turmeric for pain as well. But yeah, that's all I'm getting. The only other thing I'm getting is your mother crossed over, or your grandmother, or is this mom?
My mom's still alive. My grandmother's crossed over.
Okay, so this would be grandma then, because it's a mother figure coming through for you. And your grandma talks about suffering from chronic pain as well. Does this make sense?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she had chronic pain as well. And she talks about oh, okay. Are you taking your vitamin D as well?
Yes, I am.
Okay, she talks about vitamin D being a very big one for you, and then also with your B vitamins. So do you get the B vitamin injections?
No, I haven't done B vitamins for a while, so maybe I need to
Okay,
do
Oh,
some.
I do
yeah,
those, sister. Yes.
yeah, she talks about being low in vitamin B, but I'm gonna say she's so okay. So you do yoga, correct?
I do qigong,
Okay.
and
Oh,
yeah, so and
okay,
practice.
because
I
grandma.
practice Kriya yoga.
Okay, because grandma talks about this being very important. She loves the meditation and the connection to
When
spirit,
Colby
but she
Sanders
says, keep asking. Like, make sure you're asking for healing and channeling that white light. So, channeling the white healing light from the top of your head all the way through to the tips of your toes and the tips of your fingers. She says, if you can just fill your body with that white light more regularly and clear out any of the stagnant energy, that's her biggest advice for you.
Okay, great.
And focusing on your structure and the representation of the universe and how you're showing up in the world, and having a mantra, something to the effect of I am well structured and balanced, and sustaining that energy within your body. Does that make
Okay.
sense to you?
Yep, yep, yep. Yep. Sounds good. All
Yes.
right.
Just keep the frequency of health and wellness for
Health
sure.
and wellness.
And
Yeah.
and everything is well, you know what, let me talk about the illusion of pain, the illusion of um I want to say dramas. It is
Yeah.
yeah, is
Yeah.
there am I hitting a chord here?
Yeah, there's some drama here. I have a
Okay.
daughter who brings drama into my life a little bit.
So, did you hear us talk about boundaries?
About what?
About boundaries?
Oh, yeah, I did, and I'm working on that. That's part of my qigong practice.
So, what are you doing for those boundaries?
Well, as far as
How are you communicating your boundaries to your
how
daughter?
am I communicating the boundaries? Well, that's part of my issue. That's I think the lesson I'm learning right now. I haven't learned it obviously completely yet,
Right.
so I need to speak my truth, and it's really a challenge for me to do that. And I've discovered recently that Chiron's really a big player. Chiron is in the 12th house for me, and I'm just learning about that and how I walk this fine line, and and I, don't know. I'm not always successful in walking that line. I fall off.
So, Judy,
Yeah.
let me get you back to basic grounding practicality here, because that's what I do. I bridge spirituality and practicality, and because I live in both of those lives, 3D and 5D. So you got to get clear in your human form. You got to get clear in your human practical mind. You got to get clear on who you are. You got to get clear on how purposeful and where you stand in life. And you'll be, as soon as you do that, you'll be able to set up boundaries with confidence and purpose. You'll be able to stand on your 2 feet knowing that this is my truth. And if you don't like that truth, that's okay. I love you, but you're going to have to change. Otherwise, we can't have this relationship. Now, I understand with daughters and family members and stuff like that, there is a little wiggle room. I've got 3 daughters on I know this, and family and stuff like that. However, you have got to take care of yourself. There's a few things going on. One, your body's telling you need to do that. There's a foundational issue with your skeletons that you need to clear that. You need to set up the boundaries for that. The boundaries and getting clear on who you are and being able to stand in that and be purposeful is going to be a really, really powerful for you. So you've really got to get clear on who you are.
Right.
And then you'll be able
that?
Well, you take my 16-day clarity,
I was
craziness
just
and
curious
clarity
about
challenge. or you hire me as your coach, one of the two.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
I've got another one coming up January 1st, and
Yeah.
it is really successful. But if I could give you anything right here, right now, literally get really clear on who you're showing up in the world, how you are showing up, and the types of people that you will allow in your life. Get really clear on that.
Right. Okay.
And be able to stand in a solid, purposeful foundation.
And that's what
energetically,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
3D
Yeah.
and 5D. So as soon as you get clear, that's momentum for the universe. They'll meet you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I will figure out my next step then so I can get there.
Yes, I got lots of free resources on my website and YouTube videos too, so you can go on there as well. And of course, the 16-day challenge.
Right. I got that. So.
Or one-on-one coaching. It's totally up to you.
Yeah, think about all of that.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
All right, sweetheart. Sue
so much.
Yeah, go. You're welcome, Judy. SueLundquist.com. Benny, should we take a quick commercial break? And then when we come back, we got 2 callers. So hang tight. It's Sue and the Gratitude Cafe, and we've got the wonderful Miss Nadine Greca joining us today. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we've got Salt Lake and somebody else coming in. We'll be right back.
The preceding audio was via a Skype call.
Attracting the wrong things in your life? Blocked? In transition? Can't seem to get clear? Let Sue Lundquist, Intuitive Clarity Coach, guide you through to confidence and sustained positive change. This is achieved with easy, practical tools you can use in your everyday life. Call now for your personal one-on-one clarity coaching session with Sue to get back to who you really are, confident, purposeful, and positive. Call Sue at 206-300-2227. That's 206-300-2227.
Advertising, successful advertising that is all about being on the right platform with the right message the right amount of times. Do the right thing for your business. Advertise on the Gratitude Cafe with Sue Lundquist. Reach her loyal audience with your important message. Best of all, the options are affordable, so you can stretch your advertising dollar to reach the right amount of consumers. Learn more today at 206-300-2227. That's 206-300-2227.
Hey guys, Sue Lundquist here with the Gratitude Cafe. Yes, that's positive radio to feed your soul. You know what? Give me 20 minutes and I'm going to give you a lifetime of change. Learn to manage your mind. It's just you, just version 2.0. You hear me say it on the radio, new thoughts, new ideas, new perspective, and it's a new you. Let's have a conversation and stop your spinning. 206-300-2227.
Following the herd is fine until they lead you off a cliff. Think for yourself. Alternative Talk, 1150 a.m.
Oh, nice. All right. Welcome back, guys. Sue Lundquist here with the Gratitude Cafe. And I am your bridge coach. I bridge spirituality with practicality. You can get all that information at SueLundquist.com. If you're looking for one-on-one coaching, yes, I can do that. I've got a few spots open right now. If you are looking to attend the 16-day challenge, create community, and get involved that way, my next 16-day challenge is January 1st. I would recommend getting on and getting a spot now because it will sell out very fast. So go to SueLundquist.com and you could either go on programs or just scroll down to the bottom of the page and click on 16-day challenge. Get your spot, do it immediately because it will sell out fast. And same with my coaching practice. If that's something that's going to feel good to you, there's opportunities where you can go on my website and let's start with a 15-minute free phone call, see if we're a good match. The number one thing is you. You have to be accountable, you have to be responsible, and you have to be teachable and ready. So I'm here, I'm loving you. I will hold you accountable and love on you, and you'll have a safe place to make all these changes happen. But you have to show up and be ready to do the work. So with that, we have got Lynette from Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City, welcome.
Hello, good morning.
Oh, good morning, sweet soul. How are you? Please meet Nadine.
Hello, Nadine. How are you?
Hi, I'm good, thanks.
Do you have a specific question, Lynette?
I think I do, definitely, but it's kind of all-encompassing in that I've had a really hard year, like a lot of other people, with all the energies coming in, and I've tried to ground myself and always trying to do the best and help people, the best that I can when they ask, of course, and share my knowledge because more and more people are asking. So I felt like it was a really good rhythm. And then in April, everything kind of just went crazy. Like I totaled my car, and then my boss started being crazy. So I have another job offer, and I don't know if I should take it. And then the worst thing that happened was my heart and soul, my little baby, my fur baby Chip, he just died suddenly. And that, I'm trying to heal from that, and it's so painful. And I don't know why that happened. He wasn't even that sick. And he was almost like my stabilization. So I don't know if you could provide some insight on my job or my life or what happened with my sweet little fur baby. That would be great.
Okay, Nadine, I've got something to say. Do you want to jump in here, babe? Or you?
So was your fur baby a dog?
Yeah, he was half lab, half border collie.
Okay, so that's the first feeling I got was a dog. And I said to Sue earlier today, I bet you there's going to be some dogs or cats coming through today because my puppies were barking. So he talks about his heart. So was it his heart that failed?
I thought that. I mean, he was supposed to have surgery because his blood counts were down, and right when the steroid had worked and he was ready for surgery, all of a sudden he couldn't breathe, and he just died in my arms at like 2 a.m, and I thought it was a heart attack.
Yeah, he's saying that it's his heart. You know what he just said to me? He just said, I died in my favorite place.
Oh.
And he says, and he went to water. He didn't want to leave your arms.
What a gift to give him.
Yeah, he didn't want to leave your arms. And he says, I died in my most favorite place. And he talks about always being like snuggliest, most cuddly puppy ever. Does that make sense? Like he just loves to cuddle.
I adore him. He was just my grounding rock,
Oh, absolutely. And when he shows me him sitting on your lap and like licking all over your neck and your face, like just being such a kissy, lovey little thing. And and then he talks about sleeping right in bed with you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, he would. He actually wasn't that much of a cuddler, but I am. And so he would allow me to put him on my right side and let me cuddle him until I fell asleep. And then he would go to his doggy bed. I mean, he was just the sweetest soul.
Oh, so you're the snuggler. That's why the snuggling is happening. I'm like, somebody's snuggling here, but yeah. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna love you and hug you and hold you tight right now. But that's perfect. But he talks about it's so funny. My dog's like, she's trying to snuggle me right now as we're talking. And she was just sleeping. But he talks about you'll feel him on the bed. So do you feel him on the bed, or you roll over and you think he's still there? Like that,
yeah,
like that feeling?
I do, and I feel him a lot, just around me. And I have been studying a lot about animal spirits and how to connect with them. But I just miss his little fur body so much.
Well, for sure. And he talks about seeing him out of the corner of your eye. Like if you see movement, like it's like a little black shadow. This is him. Oh my gosh, is this so crazy? I just have to
snorting
tell you
the dog. We hear the dog. Yeah.
I know. I'm sorry, but like she was just sound asleep, and then as soon as you came on the air here she started like biting me and playing with me. So this is definitely a sign from spirit that your fur baby is nice and close to you. He talks about his collar and having it on the mantle or something. So did you make a special little thing for him? He talks about being like in a, what's it called, like a shrine kind of looking thing. Like he shows me like a picture and his collar and then him. So he was did you cremate him?
Yeah, we cremated him and we just got him back. We did get a little paw print, and so we have that on our media center. And I wanted, like, I put up the family pictures that because we moved 2 years ago into our home and I had never put them up. So I put up our family pictures with Chippy and our other dog Jake, and I wanted to do something with this collar, and I just hold it tight, you know.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
But see, that's beautiful. So
That's good.
he's there. He's
there,
seeing
yeah.
everything. Yeah. So he loves this. He loves that you're still including him and that you have such a special display for him so that you can see him every day. He says, I'm there every day. I'm not going anywhere. Because he just loves being with you. He loves being around you. And he's sorry he had to leave you so quickly because, like you said, he wasn't that old. He said, but he just says, but I had a bad heart. He just said, I had a bad heart, Mama, and I had to go. And I'm so sorry. But he did die. He did die exactly where he wanted to.
And you know, we never knew he had a bad heart. The vet always said he was perfectly healthy otherwise.
Yeah.
And I just feel like if I had not given him, because I kind of had a feeling, and I keep saying if I had not given him that man.
Okay, wait. I'm going to stop you right there. I'm going to stop you right there, sweet. None of you can't have any guilt on any of this. None of this resides on you. None of it. No. Absolutely none of it. You need to completely release that energy, and we need to shift you in a different frequency, because everything feels very heavy and everything feels like it's coming down on you, and we need to shift that. Okay. And we need, is there a choice? Is there something happening right now that you need to make a big decision on?
Yeah, I've been at my job. I'm a supervisor. I've been there for 8 years.
Okay. You don't need to tell me what it is, but you need to get some more information before you make the choice.
Before I move?
Before you, all I'm hearing is you've got to look deeper into the situation and to get some more information. However,
from where I am now.
Yes, there is a choice that you have to be making, a big one, like a life-changing choice right now. And I'm being told, or you're being told, that you need to look deeper into the situation, just get some more information. And between 3D and 5D, I would totally agree with that, because of everything that's happening with you right now, and not making a choice based on emotions or sorrow, and getting really clear. You've got the divine help. You've got the divine courage. You've got everybody's there and supporting and loving on you. We've just got to get your human form and that frequency up and calibrated differently. So we've got to get your energy clear, and and this isn't me coming from not being compassionate, mourning and loving that beautiful little furry animal, absolutely doing that, but we've got to get you changing that frequency, because he wants you to keep living and keep loving. Yeah.
It's just I think that with everything, it didn't matter if the world was just coming down on me, because I came home and he was there. I was just so happy, and it didn't matter.
Can you imagine if you did that for yourself?
Yeah, I would like to.
Yes, you can do that. You can absolutely do that. That little girl inside of you, just like I think he came to you to show you how much love and the capacity of love and care that is available to you.
Yeah.
And now creating that within your life and showing you what truly can be possible.
Yeah, I never felt loved in my life, and so that's the hardest thing, because Chip gave me such unconditional love, and I just miss that so much.
Well, it's still there. It's still there. It's just not. It's in a different frequency. It's still 100% there. It's just a different frequency. And if you can come to a realization of that, and tapping into that love, and focusing on the love that you guys shared versus the sorrow that you're feeling, and let's get that frequency and energy shifting to more love than the fear and the sadness. That's going to help everything in your human form world between 3D and 5D, because we've got to get that frequency shaking and rattling and rolling. So new stuff can start coming to you, but you've got to get clear on what that looks like. Get some more information before you jump into that other choice. Just kind of sit on it for a minute and get some more information before you move forward. And trust that you've got divine help with you, 100%. And all of this stuff, defined as fear or a loss, all of this stuff that's happening to you is going to come to fruition. It will be revealed. It will be revealed in due time, but you've got to get really clear on loving yourself and changing that frequency. How does that feel when I speak that truth to you?
It feels just like what I try to tell myself every day, but sometimes I just don't believe myself.
Okay,
so
wait, I'm gonna stop you. Hang on, babe. I'm gonna stop you. Take the word try completely out of your vocabulary.
Okay.
You don't try anything. You either you do or you don't. You make the choice to love or you make the choice not to. And your little guy's saying, nope, you're making the choice to love, Mom. You're making the choice to love. I showed you and I gave you that example, so this is how you need to show up and shine.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, honey. He's there. He loves you. He gave you a beautiful example. Now change that frequency. Do that. I can feel it in your body. Something just resonated with you.
Thanks.
You're welcome, babe. Keep in touch, okay?
Okay.
All right. Big love to you. Hey, Miss Stephanie, Sue Lundquist here, and the wonderful Nadine Greca. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Ah, very well. What can we do for you?
I wanted to see what you see or feel about my health.
About your health.
Yep.
Is there arthritis? That's the first thing that just came into my head.
Possibly, yep.
Nadine, what are you doing with your family structure and the arthritis? That was the first caller that came in too, wasn't it?
What's the pain all over?
Yeah,
right?
the body pain and arthritis and bones. That's
Well,
all
I know is that as soon as she got on the on the phone, I just want to stretch.
Yeah.
I just keep wanting to, like, I seriously, I swear to God, I stood up and I'm like stretching and like my body is just aching and I'm trying to stretch it out. So I'm not sure if you do yoga or if you're doing any kind of stretching, but I feel like I need to stretch more and that I'm holding lots of tension in my whole body. So do you have a high stress job or there's something that you're really stressed about? Because this feels like a lot of stress on the body.
I'm the cookie lady.
Oh, hi, honey. How are you?
Hi.
I was just talking about you.
Yes, we were. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I know you have stress because you're going hard.
Yeah, I have been the last few weeks. I fell down the stairs a month ago today and broke a rib.
Ouch.
Oh.
And so that was just before the whole cookie thing happened with Save On and all. And so, but I've been going to neurologists to see if I have like fibromyalgia or MS and all that. And I'm actually going there right now as we're driving. I'm driving there now.
So let's talk. Stephanie, what's your intended outcome, sister? How do you want this to come out?
I want to be able to know exactly what I have and how to manage it. That's the outcome. I want to know, like, even they say if I have fibromyalgia, that how do I, am I going to is there a way I can get better? I used to be an athlete.
Yep.
I used to be able to stand for, 6 to 8 hours a day and not have to worry about 2 days later I'm still feeling the effects of it, So I just, I don't want my health to slowly deteriorate. I'm only in my 40s.
It's not, honey. We got to change that frequency, right? That fear and that frequency around, the what ifs. So I want you to change. Yeah. And that's the 3D, 5D stuff that I keep talking about. You've got to change you've got to change this human frequency. So 5D is really clear and can understand what to help you with. So you need to focus on your intended outcome, exactly how you want to feel in your body. You've got to get to that space, not wrapped up in the drama and the fear that's happening, because you're spinning out energetically and literally metaphorically and energetically, and you're stuck in that spin out. Does that ring true?
It does. And, you know, I put the fear aside last week, and I went strong and went hard and did all that. By Sunday, I was bedridden. I was in bed all day long, you know, in pain. And I just was like, okay, seriously? Like, I used to be able to go like this for a long, long time now.
Yeah, some self-care and self-love, compassion is needed here too.
Can I hop in here?
Yes,
for a
yes,
second,
please,
Sue?
please,
It's
please.
like I'm only saying this because I know it's Stephanie, and this is crazy because as soon as I stood up and started stretching, I felt like pain. Remember, I said stress on the body, and I feel pain like throughout my whole body. And when you first got on the phone and said about my health, I heard fibromyalgia, but I didn't want to put that on you.
As a
Because I didn't want to
label,
diagnose you or give you a diagnosis, but it feels like that. So it's pain throughout the whole body, right? So, and that's why I got up and I started stretching and feeling pain throughout my whole body. So that was fun. But it's not MS. That's one thing I know for sure, because they're yelling at me and they're like, it's not MS, because I know you're really scared about that, but that's not what it is. So this is just flaring up because of stress. I know you've been through a lot of stress lately and big changes and lots of pressure. So it's definitely just added stress on the body. And the biggest treatment, even if it is fibromyalgia, is de-stressing, right? The biggest treatment for everything is de-stressing, you know, keeping that inflammation down. So making sure you're like on a diet that doesn't cause inflammation.
Yeah, all of that, all of the stuff that you're talking about is all about inflammation, right?
Yeah, and the magnesium and the selenium is a big one. That's what I take. That's what's been coming to me constantly since I was diagnosed with fibro. And that's what I've been doing, and just trying to de-stress the body, you know, meditating, filling yourself with light, all good things. I have a question though, Stephanie. Did you hear us talking about you earlier in the show?
I felt something, yes, I did, and that's why I called in. I'm like, I got to call in.
I know. That's so crazy. Like, you popped into my head as soon as I got on the show with Sue, and I had to tell her the exciting news about what's going on with you. And then you call in. I'm like, that is so crazy.
Yay!
Well, yes, I have intuition as well, just like you guys
I know you do.
So I felt you guys talking or something, and I thought, I got to call in. So that's why I called in.
Well, thank you for listening, darling.
Yeah, and your mom just said, don't worry about it. She says, just do what you need to do. Focus on getting healthy. Focus on being healthy, like Sue said, and shifting that vibration. And she said, it is what it is. And she says, you've gotten through everything that's ever been handed to you. So you will get through this, no problem.
But yeah, you've got to take care of your body, and you've got, and that nice deep breath, like lots of those deep breaths, and really practical application here, Steph. I mean, your human body is stressed out right now. Inflammation is happening. That's why all of this stuff is happening. You've got stress, you've got inflammation. So you need to take care of your body and love on that beautiful body of yours to reduce the inflammation, and also change the mindset from fear to love and trust. And knowing that in your human form, you're doing everything that you need to be doing, and trusting in that. And then that trust and that release of the fear will send the universal energies a message of love and trust, and you'll keep getting that versus the fear.
Okay.
Did I language that correctly? I want to make sure I communicate.
You did.
Okay.
You did. I understand completely what you're saying.
All right.
Yes, I will do that. I will focus more on that.
Yes. So like literally like find it. And I just did this with the 16-day challenge, you know, get sticky notes and put love notes all over the house, put them all over to surprise yourself. So you're constantly reminded and pulled out of that spin out.
I do. I have, you know.
Yeah.
On my kitchen, I have believe in your dreams.
More.
And so when I open my
like
kitchen
you write
door,
it down. Yes.
It's on my wall. I have it on my wall in my kitchen. And
Okay.
so every time I walk through my kitchen, there it is. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, Stephanie, what's with the cinnamon buns?
Ooh.
Your mom keeps showing me cinnamon bun. Did you make cinnamon buns today or something? I don't know. Your mom just keeps showing me cinnamon buns. And she shows you like eating a
buns.
Huh?
I've been craving cinnamon buns.
Well, that's what she showed me. She showed me you sitting in the car eating a cinnamon bun.
Oh,
I said to her, this is a conversation I'm having with your mom. She's like showing she's showing you eating a cinnamon bun in your car after the doctor. And then I just said to her, I just told her to be on an anti-inflammatory diet, and now you're telling me she should go have a cinnamon bun? This is the conversation I'm having with your mom.
That's
because
but I think she's just saying, like, just eat the cinnamon bun, enjoy today,
yourself.
Give yourself some love. And she says, the fear and the not knowing is what's really getting to you. And she says that, but it is what it is. And to not be scared, because she's right there beside you. And she says it's nothing that you can't fix. Okay. So that's a big worry. And have the cinnamon bun today. Get it out of your system.
And we are out of time. We are out of time, lovely ones. Thank you so much for calling in, Miss Nadine. As always, love you to pieces. You can find Nadine on Facebook, Nadine Greca, or just go to SueLundquist.com. She's on there as well. Follow the links. If you would like one-on-one coaching with me, 16-day challenge, get on there, pay for it now so you have your spot saved. Go to SueLundquist.com. You can just scroll down the bottom and click, and you're good to go. Look for us. We'll see you next week. Until next time, each of you are a gift. Get out there and share yourself with the world.
If you like the show, help more people find us by adding your review of the show on iTunes. The more reviews we get, the more people we can reach with this inspiring message on the Gratitude Cafe. Simply search for Gratitude Cafe in iTunes, hit subscribe, and add your honest review. It would help us immensely, and we'll be forever grateful. It's one of the best ways you can give back to the show with your review. Thanks for tuning in to the Gratitude Cafe. Don't forget, every week is a new show, and you could submit your questions at SueLundquist.com/Gratitude Cafe. The show goes live at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time in Seattle on Seattle's Alternative Talk AM 1150. You can also call in to the show at 425-373-5527 or 888-298-5569. Find the live streaming link at SueLundquist.com/Gratitude Cafe. We'll see you next week.